because I got a big head. Hey, what's up you guys? My name's Maggie Mae. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. I already have my brows and my foundation on because today we are going to do some cream contour, and I'm going to use my Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream Contour Kit. I highly recommend this. This is awesome. So let's get into our video. So with this kit, you are going to want to use some type of oil, beauty oil. I have some maracuja oil that I'm going to use from Tarte. I just have the little travel size. It's 0.5 fluid ounces of oil that should last you quite a while, especially if you don't do cream contour every day. You can also use argan oil, and there's some others that you can use. You'll just probably have to search on it and see what you can use on your face. You're just going to want to take a tiny drop. I just use one drop, and if I need more, I add some more later. I'm just going to dip into this shade right here, and I'm going to start working this in on my highlights of my face. For me, it's right underneath your eyes. I like to go up on my bridge of my nose, because I like my nose to be snatched. I don't like taking this all the way up to my eye because I feel like it just makes me look like I have so much texture on underneath of my eyes, and it just drives me crazy. So I kind of try to stay. So I like to bring mine up on the bridge of my nose, down to my smile line, and then back and all the way back to almost my hairline. I don't quite go there because I do like to contour a little bit right here. It all depends on your face shape. You are not wanting to draw a lot of attention right here, so if you have a wider face, you're going to want to contour right here and not bring that highlight out so far. It's just going to make you look like you even have a bigger face. The point of contouring is to manipulate the look of your face. What you're going to want to do is usually make your face smaller and add some more depth and illusion to more of your face. Alright, now I'm going to go on my forehead. I'm going to create some type of plant, and then draw down the bridge of my nose. Now I also like to highlight my cupid's bow, and then I like to highlight my chin. If you feel like your chin sticks out more, you're not going to want to highlight your chin because it's going to do the opposite of what you're wanting. If you think your chin sticks out too much, you're going to want to contour and highlight it almost a little bit above it and roll and blend that out so it makes it pull back instead of stick out. Now, you don't have to do this when contouring your face. I like to because I'm extra. Right where you would contour is going to be the hollows of your cheekbones. I'm going to go right underneath that, just a little bit, to create some highlight. Again, it's all about the illusion. Alrighty, now you're just going to blend that right in with a damp beauty blender, beauty sponge. Alrighty, now that that's done, that's blended out. I'm sorry, I didn't even show you what brush I've been using. This literally says Creme Shadow Brush. It's just a little flat brush. Use whatever works for you. Alrighty, so now with the the contour, I'm going in with this taupey shade right here. I'm going to drop a drop of oil in it, like so. Now I'm got my contour. I'm going to start drawing on where I want my contour to go. You will want to think about where your contour would go to the corner of your mouth, to the top of your ear. That's roughly where you would want it. Don't drag your contour down so far, or it's just not going to look right. You're going to end up with contour in the wrong spots, and you might look like your 5 o'clock shadow, like facial stubbles. And then I like to start to draw upwards with it. like to add just a little bit right here. Alright, and now your forehead. I like to do just a little line, and then also a little bit up on the top of my hairline. I feel like I have a big forehead, so what I'm doing, I want to make the illusion of my hairline down. If you don't think that you have a big forehead, there's no reason to do too much contour up here. You probably just need some, but for me, I have a big head. I also like to go on the bottom of my lip and drag that down a little bit. Up, it kind of gives that pouty look. I feel like my chin is very wide, so I like to knock a little contour right there and around my chin, and I'm going to kind of drag that out on the bottom so I can blend that better. Just little flicks. If you're being extra dramatic that night, go ahead and carve out those jaw lines. Just going to want to find your jawline and just trace around it. Now I'm going to go ahead and blend that out. I forgot my nose. For your nose, you just see where it's darker. That's what you're going to want to contour. Now, continue to blend that out. Got ahead of myself. Alrighty, now that the cream is done, you do want to go over it with a powder. You do want to set it, especially if you have oily skin. This is going to move, so you want to set it with your powder. I have my handy dandy Airspun that's almost out, which I have a new one, thank God. Airspun, drugstore, CVS, Walmart, Walgreens, get you some. It's awesome. I always get the translucent, so what I do with this, I usually take my grody damp beauty blender and I just dunk in there a few times. I have pretty dry skin, so I try to not go heavy on the powder just because it makes my under eyes look dry and crusty and gross. So I'm just going to set a little bit of my face. So, now that you have your face set, my dog opens the door. Now that I have my cream on, I have my face set with some powder, now I'm just going to go in with my little e.l.f. Compact bronzer. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take my Morphe E3. This is just a tapered, fluffy brush. I'm going to dip into this one that's been dipped in there a million times. And I'm going to just go over where I just contoured my face, just to give some oomph. Alrighty, for my nose contouring with a powder, I like to take my Morphe M459. This is a very compact little brush. I'm just going to take this, the bridge of my nose, ever so carefully, and start to blend that down. Also going to take this brush. I'm going to take my Morphe E4. This is a little angled brush. I'm going to go in with my Milani Coralina blush and put her on the apples of my cheeks. Don't be skipping out on your blush. It adds so much color to your face. It makes you not look so washed out. If you're not using it, get some. Alrighty, I always go over my blush a little bit with powder, so I'm going to take my Morphe E34. This is just a big powder brush. I'm going to dip into my Airspun just a little bit, just so I can kind of buff this out so it's not so in your face. I usually try to not touch the actual apple of my cheek. I try to just buff around it. I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverly Hills Glow Kit in Sun Dipped. For my brush that I use the highlight with, it is from Morphe. I completely don't know which brush it is. It's just a small fluffy brush. I've had it for quite a while, so my paint's starting to come off of it, and my number's not there anymore. Here's the B81 compared with it. I love to mix Summer and Moonstone together. It's my favorite. Alright, you gotta get that nose. I even like to do a little on my forehead, a tiny bit, just to give me that inner glow, I guess. Cupid's bow. Alrighty guys, let me go do the rest of my makeup off camera and I will meet you back here. Alrighty guys, until the next one, see you later.